Nothing like waiting until the last minute or, in this case, the final game of World Cup qualifying to see if the US men's national soccer team will make next year's tournament in Russia. A lot is on the line for the US squad. The team has made the last 7 tournaments. When it comes to the world's biggest sporting event, there are a lot of numbers. Consider. The World Cup is played every 4 years and qualifying takes 2 years. Countries are grouped into 6 qualifying regions. 209 nations are vying for just 32 spots. A total of 831 matches are played to determine who makes the World Cup. The United States has played 9 qualifying matches, 3 wins, 3 losses and 3 draws. But it all comes down to tonight, on the road against Trinidad and Tobago. This is what all players want, said defender DaMarcus Beasley, a chance to qualify for the World Cup. But the game that actually does it? It's a match the US should win, on paper, at least. Against the Soca Warriors, the US has an 18-2-4 all-time record, including 13 victories against Trinidad and Tobago in World Cup qualifiers. But this one might be different. Trinidad and Tobago has no chance to make the World Cup. We expect a tough game, said defender Matt Besseler. Sometimes that can be even more difficult when you play a team like that with nothing to lose. We know they're going to go out and play relaxed, Besseler said. If we play our best, we know that should be good enough to qualify us for the World Cup. That's the hope of US head coach Bruce Arena. I think we're in a pretty good position, unless something bizarre occurs. Our mentality is to go to Trinidad and win. The US has played with renewed enthusiasm since Arena returned as head coach. The squad has been sparked by the stellar play of forward Josie Altidore and young phenom Christian Pulisic. The 19-year-old midfielder has scored or assisted in 11 of the 16 US goals in the final round of World Cup qualifying. Field conditions may be an issue tonight. The game was moved from the Trinidadian capital of Port of Spain to a smaller stadium in Cavite. When the US team arrived for its practice session on Monday, the players found conditions a bit soggy. Here are the 3 scenarios tonight where the US will advance to the 2018 World Cup, according to US Soccer. If the US wins at Trinidad and Tobago. Or the US ties Trinidad and Tobago and Honduras and Panama do not make up the goal difference in wins versus Mexico and Costa Rica respectively. Or the US loses at Trinidad and Tobago and Honduras and Panama both draw/lose versus Mexico and Costa Rica respectively. Among the teams in so far, Germany, defending champion, Brazil, Belgium, England, Mexico, Costa Rica, Spain, and, as host, Russia qualifies automatically. For the US, the simplest way to add its name as a World Cup qualifier, for the 8th straight tournament, is to win tonight. Coverage begins at 8 p.m. ET, on beIN Sport and Universo.